could have your attention, it's time for speeches. So everybody be quiet. Just hello, I am Kelly, the maid of honor, and Katie's best friend. Thank you. Yes. I've known Katie since we were about 14. I'm a good friend of the family. They're like my own. Hey, Mom, how are you? Yes. I'd just like to touch on a few memories that Katie and I had together. I'm going to bring up that time we all went to Florida and got robbed. Yes, remember that? Good times. Woo! Yes. And as I was thinking of the speech, I also came to mind the time we put Avery in heels. Do you remember that, Avery? Really sorry about that, by the way. Good times. And I love Katie very much. And if you all happen to notice me crying like a baby in the gazebo, I hope you didn't laugh, but it's very sad for me to give her away today to Andrew, who is awesome. But I just want to wish you guys nothing but happiness for the rest of your lives, because you're married forever now, forever. But I just want to say that ever since Katie and I have been friends, she has always been there for me. She's an amazing person, and throughout the years, no matter what shenanigans we kids got into, she has always had this amazing relationship with the Lord, which is very important. And I'm so glad that she has found someone that can share that relationship with her, Andrew. And I think it's gonna get them through a lot of stormy times together because they have that relationship with him. And if everybody wants to toast, I'd like to bless them for the next 1 million years together. And drink to Katie and Andrew. And also, while I'm up here and I have a mic, I would just like to throw out, if you want to name your firstborn child after me, that'd be awesome. No pressure, because babies aren't coming for a long time. Long time. Long time. No need for grandparents. Woo! Thank you.
Thank you already. It's my biggest fan, Justin Randolph. Go ahead and warn you guys. Neither Kelly nor I rehearsed anything, so oh, come on. So we're speaking from the heart. But, and that makes it more important, right? What is this? Okay. No, little background on Andrew and I. For the first 6 months of knowing Andrew, I was convinced his name was Adam. So needless to say, it took a while before we actually caught on as best friends. But Andrew Jones means an absolute ton to me. We met in college, and I was going to another church and met this guy. And I just absolutely thought the world of him. He was incredible. And he kept saying, dude, come to church with me, come to church with me. So I went out there, and the relationship I've had with that church and his family has been incredible. So first off, I want to thank him for that. He's been my absolute best friend now for years. We've done a lot of stupid stuff. We've punched one another in the face multiple times. But you know, we've had a lot of special times. I know, for instance, both their parents have questioned multiple times where we were at 3 in the morning. We don't do anything interesting. There you go, right there. That's a good time. I can tell you, Andrew doesn't like my feet on his face, because one of those times that he hit me was right after that. But no, we used to hang out in the Cheddar's parking lot way after hours until 3 in the morning. And we bonded a ton and totally had some awesome talks about God and girls. But long story short, what I was going to say. Long story short, I remember, gosh, not too long ago, he said, I'm going on this date with this girl. And quite honestly, I was a little weirded out because neither of us are exactly Casanovas. But they stuck together, and I'm super proud of him today. So the whole toast deal, I wish you guys the absolute best. I love you guys. You mean the world to me. You're my absolute best friend, dude. Love you. Here's to 900 years of marriage.
Hello, everyone. I'm the father of the groom. Thank you. Unlike Kelly and Cody, I did prepare something. So we may be here a while, okay? The first note that I have written down here is, I remember when Andrew was born. So he's 22, so loosen up and get ready, all right? I remember driving home from the hospital in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and it was late at night, and I kept saying over and over to myself, I'm a father. I have a child. And I just couldn't wrap my mind around the fact that there was another human being that I helped to create, right? And then my cheeks literally hurt from where I'd smiled so much that day. And looking out at Margaret, I just remember how excited I was that he was a boy. Love you, Margaret. So my cheeks literally hurt from where I'd smiled so much that I was so happy, okay? And I'm so proud of Andrew and the young man that he's grown into. And I'm gonna try to do this without blubbering like a little idiot, all right? So now, I'll go on to Miss Katie, my daughter-in-law. Yeah! I've been waiting to say that for some time, Katie, and I'm so glad that you're my daughter-in-law, and I mean that. I remember the first time I met Katie, and I want grandkids, okay? I can't help it. But I told her, now this is I can't help it, I'm so sorry. Kelly, you're on my list, okay? But take your time, okay? As long as it's in the next year, that's fine. Okay? But I remember the very first time I met Katie, I told her that I had always wanted curly-headed grandchildren. Okay? This was the first time I met her. So, and then looking at the pictures of how beautiful Katie was when she was a baby and how beautiful Andrew was when he was a baby, what do you want to wait for? That's all I'll say about that. See, look! Isn't he cute? And that sexy father. Okay. My next note that I have written here is how wonderful you two are together. You're two beautiful people, separate, and coming together, y'all just, Katie, I really believe you complete Andrew. I really do mean that. You're everything that Andrew is not, and he's everything that you're not, I'm sure. But I can just see you guys having a long, long, happy life together, okay? And I know that the Thornsberrys and the Joneses will be praying for you repeatedly over and over constantly, okay? The next note is welcome Katie to the family. I'm so happy you're a part of our family, okay? Now, I have something to read. It's from the Bible. It's from the love chapter, okay? 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8a. I had to get that one little thing out of 8 in there. It says, love is patient, love is kind, It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. And it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always hopes, and always perseveres. And love never fails. I wish for you guys immense love forever, okay? And I love you. I'm so proud of you. So here is to many, many, many happy years for Andrew and Katie. And many grandkids. Love y'all.
I'll top these guys. Wow. It's something else. Yeah, mine's a formal one, so get ready. All right? Ready? There were just so many people I wanted to mention. I just wanted to read this. Today we're surrounded by many of our friends that through the years have supported and loved these two. And we just want to thank you so much. So some of you have come miles, I know hundreds of miles, Florida, Virginia, all over. And I just want to say from the bottom of our hearts how much we thank you for coming here and being a part of this really, really, really special day for Katie and Andrew and us. And I want to thank you again. I also wanted to extend some special thanks to some people that have really made just some wonderful contributions to this day. And I didn't want to forget anybody, so I did have to write it down. Cara Kipe, our tireless wedding coordinator. Christy McKenzie for this awesome, awesome meal we've had tonight. Katie's Aunt Lisa for the beautiful cake, and Uncle Doug for the wonderful stand. And Katie's Aunt Denise for the beautiful cookies. That's cool. And also my son Jamin for putting together a wonderful slideshow. That's Holding Katie from the Columbus Hospital. Yeah. June 1st, 1989. As I watched my baby girl marry the man of her dreams, it seems as if the years have passed by and somehow we are here. And I was looking at a photograph album the other night, and that she had assembled, and first step, first bike ride, first trip to the beach, and now we're here. And it's like fast forward. If you those of you who have older kids, you know how it's amazing. It's like fast forward. And I just want to say that my little girl of years gone by has just. I'll be the one to cry. See, I held it in the fire for the wedding now. Has grown into a beautiful, young, intelligent woman. And, we don't say this much, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart how your mother and I are so thankful to have the privilege from God to have been your parents. Andrew, as you know, many of you know that the past 2 years you've been a part of our life. And we've watched you finish your school. We've watched many of your traits, and we've watched you in the way you treat Katie, and we've grown to love you and care for you, and we just appreciate who you are, and we believe in where you're going is good. And we just want to say also, John and I, from the bottom of our hearts that we want to welcome you as our new son into our family. I'm just going to tell a little story now. This is from the Bible. One day, Jesus was invited to a wedding, right? Just like us. And he accepted the invitation. And there came a point in the wedding where there was some embarrassment. They had run out of wine. This was a major faux pas during that time. And when their invited guest, Jesus, heard about it, their invited guest, Jesus, heard about it. He decided to shower them with unimaginable generosity. And he did the unthinkable. He took ordinary water, right? An empty glass, and he made beautiful, delicious wine. And I just want to say to you that that is what the Lord wants to do with your life. And our prayer for you is that you would invite him into your life, you would invite him, and allow him to transform your life, to make the ordinary and that we all are, and transform it into something rich and beautiful and good. And with him, as has been said here tonight, you can survive anything in life that it throws at you. And it will throw things at you. But with the Lord, he will sustain you. And his glory is best shown when a man is willing to lay his life down and love his wife. And his glory likewise is shown when a woman is willing to respect and honor her husband. And so I'm just thankful that, this has occurred. And I believe that this whole process of preparing a wedding has helped me to see marriage in a whole new light. I just still seeing it differently now. And I'm so thankful that God has chosen the union of two people to show forth who he is. So may to the two of you, may the grace and peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be upon you always. I think I am in violation of the church policy here, though, but I told you we had wine this way.
Okay, ready?